Hey everybody, hope you're doing awesome this Tuesday afternoon. Wanted to press out some details about the prayer event on 10/2, just to make sure we're all on the same page ahead of a meeting on Monday. I believe that's the 23rd. We're going to meet at 3:30 at Mountain Goat Coffee. I'll buy you coffee, and we'll just talk through the event and maybe some follow-up stuff that we're doing as a church, and just have a time to connect as pastors as well. So I'd love to see you there then. But ahead of that, just to continue communication, what we're rolling out to the church. The premise behind this is built on Luke 10:2, that Jesus encourages us to pray for laborers for the harvest, and so we're going to devote 10/2 October the 2nd as a time for us as churches to rally together to pray, both for the lost in our community, for strategic needs in the community. It's in terms of just places where we see brokenness, where we see Jesus to need to work, and that recognizing this is pretty fertile soil for laborers to be sent. And so we're going to pray for God to raise up people from our context to be sent to the nations, so that all would know and worship Jesus. So as you're casting vision to your people, again, that's what we're driving after with this prayer event. The details specifically are we're going to begin on October the 2nd, 10/2 at 6 a.m. and go until 10/3 at 6 a.m. So about 6 hours of that 24-hour period will roll over until October the 3rd, 6 a.m. to 6 a.m., 24-hour slot for us to pray. We're going to use the main auditorium at Edwards Road Baptist Church, kind of centrally located in town, big space. We've got some folks there that are going to set up and design some stations for us to pray and use strategically. So Edwards Road will be the location. Obviously, people can pray from wherever they are, but just the ability for us to collaborate, have people in the same building, same space, we think is a really beautiful thing. So we're encouraging people to come to Edwards Road during that 24-hour period and pray. From Cherrydale, we've got people manning each of those 24-hour blocks, meaning we're sure there's somebody going to be there to welcome new folks, even through the overnight stretch. There'll be people there to welcome folks, to lead in prayer. We've got people putting together a prayer guide. So really, it's low hanging for your people. All they do is show up. It'll be clear where the instructions are, and they'll just be able to participate in prayer. We are attempting to pre-register for the prayer event. One, because we believe that the more people register for it, the more likely it is to show up on their calendar. And so I think if people can kind of click, hey, I'm going to be there from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., that's going to encourage them to actually show up. And two, to just create a little bit of buzz about the collaborative work of churches in the city. So as people share on social media, we've built a little web portal where people can see the names of other people that have signed up in their time slot, see what churches they represent. Just wanted to create some energy over the next couple of weeks around people saying, oh man, we've got 300 people praying over this 24-hour period, and that represents a dozen churches. So gvlpraise.com is the website, GVL Praise, Greenville Praise.com, and there people can just select 1 hour increments that they're going to commit to come to Edwards Road and pray. Just however you can push that out via social media, via any kind of newsletter that your church does, that'd be super cool. And again, it's probably in people's minds like, why do I need to register to come to an event? If you can communicate that rationale to them, that having some registration is a huge help for us. We are going to offer childcare from 9 to 1 on Wednesday, 10/2, so 9 to 1. And this is just going to be there on site. It's going to be real low bar kind of childcare. So what we're hoping is that 8-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds, that they're going in with their parents and participating in prayer, or that moms and dads are dividing up the time. But we recognize that if mom wants to come and pray, dad's working, they can't figure out another space to do it. Super distracting if she's got 3 kids hanging on her. So we're going to have some kids. We're going to have some volunteers that are going to be there to watch kids from 9 to 1. So that 4-hour stretch, there'll be somebody there to hang out with the kiddos in some adjacent space if that encourages folks to come. So, yeah, those are the basic details. Recognizing we're a couple of weeks out, just wanted to push this out before the Monday meeting. If we can sync up on Monday at Mountain Goat, that will give us a cool opportunity just to put the pieces together, make sure we're all on the same page. So, really appreciate you guys. Look forward to it. It's created some good energy in our place already, and look forward to seeing what God does as we work together for this. So feel free to ping me if you have any questions. Also, feel free to press it out to people beyond your local church. So totally cool. Like we'd love to have 20 churches participating. So go ahead and fling it out however is appropriate in your context. Appreciate you guys. See you Monday.